Today we're making brain cupcakes.
Brain cupcakes.
Yes. So we have a double broiler. You take 1 inch of water on a little simmer over here, a heat-proof bowl. I'm gonna hand it to you, just place it on top. We've got 5 egg whites. Then you can add the sugar. I'll have you add sugar, powdered sugar. I'm so short, I don't know if I can reach up here. All right, a little bit of vanilla extract, perfect, and a little bit of cream of tartar. Here we go, boop. And then you're just gonna whisk together.
Oops.
Until all of the sugar.
Screw that up.
Here we go, here we go, here. Till it's all dissolved, and
right.
then once it's dissolved, you just transfer it over here. This is already going to a stand mixer, and you're gonna mix it for about 15 minutes.
So it looks like this.
Yeah.
So I'm bailing on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until it's like cooled off to room temperature.
So you feel the size of the bowl for that.
Yeah, it's a little cooler, and then you've got 4 sticks of butter.
Oh
Yum.
my God.
Yum. So
1
you just
tablespoon
keep
at a time.
adding.
Gotcha. Now
and then you
down
let
here.
it sit here and mix up, and then you're done there. It's a little tedious, but it is so worth it. Okay, so over here we're creaming together butter and sugar, and then we've got a little bit of fresh raspberry puree. You can use frozen raspberries, heat them up and blend them. Then we're gonna add
So
milk.
if raspberries aren't looking great or they're out of season, add the milk in here first.
Add milk, then whisk together.
Gotcha.
Whisk, 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 and then that sits out. And then I'll whisk this. Do you want to add all the dry ingredients together?
You want all of these things in here?
In this red bowl.
In this red bowl.
So we got flour, cake flour, powder, baking sugar, a little bit of salt. There we go, perfect. And this is good. So the butter and sugar are creamed, so you can add the 2 eggs. Here we go, bloop, and a little bit of vanilla extract. Just a little bit. And, oh, that was a lot of it. And then a little squirt of red food coloring dye. This is totally optional because the raspberry is a nice pink color.
Are gonna give it pink color.
I'm gonna go real, look a little gory for Halloween. All right.
Should I add this now?
Yeah, you alternate adding the dry and the raspberry puree. We take turns. Now your turn, then my turn, and then your turn. Perfect, that's it. Oh, when this is done mixing, you just
scoop it into there.
Yeah, fill up the
I want to make sure we have
cupcakes.
time to show them how to make the brain, so I'm going to grab these.
Perfect.
But this is a great tip. Use your scoops to portion so that your cupcakes come out all the same shape and size, right?
And this recipe makes perfectly 12 cupcakes, so it will fit in here perfect. And just fill them 2/3 full about, and they'll bake really well.
So not all the way up to the top, just about 2/3.
Yeah, and they bake at 350 for about 15 to 17 minutes.
Oh, so not that
and
long
then,
at all.
Boop. Yeah.
Boop. So what are we putting on next?
Oh, we're decorating now.
All right.
So we got 2 piping bags and 2 cupcakes.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with, this is the Swiss buttercream icing in 2 decorating bags. At home, if you don't have a decorating bag, you can just use a plastic bag.
A plastic bag and cut the tip.
You can cut the tip, but I'm using these for a little bit more control. Do you have your big tip? The
big or little?
Oh, you need the bigger one.
I need the other one.
Now this is a tip 1A. They have different sizes, and we're gonna use this to make a little mound in the middle. So you just hover over your cupcake, apply some pressure, and this is gonna give the cupcake some height, so it will look like a brain.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, then we're gonna grab our other piping bag. This has a number 10 tip at the end, and now this is where we decorate. So do 1 line, try to do down, like the middle, pipe it over the middle, 1 straight line. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because these are mushy brains.
Okay.
And then just make some squiggles on the side.
And then squiggles on the side.
Yeah, you can get creative. This is really fun. It gets a little messy, a little creepy. Okay, so this is the creepy blood. Now, a lot of people, when they're baking and they want to create blood, they use corn syrup, but if you don't want to use corn syrup, this is a fun alternative. Look at this.
You took some raspberry jam.
Raspberry jam, a little bit of lemon juice and water, and you heat it up.
And you just thin it out.
Yeah.
Do you want to drizzle the blood? Or?
Yeah, drizzle.
Can I drizzle blood?
I trust you. You go for it. Get creepy.
Yeah.
Yes. Rachel, that looks really good.
Everyone can go home and recreate some creepy brains of their own, because everyone is going to get a copy of Baking All Year Round.